The drive will start with Connor. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that in a row. And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soared.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and...
They'll run here with Connor. And he's going to press it. They start with a give to Connor. And he's going to be... Now Mon. Screen pass to Connor. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Complete to number 13.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12...
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight.
Pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Now they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, they've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved him out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 60 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need to start making plays.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep me.
Mon going to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. It may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone.
A lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. They run on first.
Get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And it's here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. They'll look to throw to Connor on the check down. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Connor. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football. For
his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground.
And he through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie. On third down, it's Connor. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Coming back out here, plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing he just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Falcons. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists.
On the counter, it's Connor. And not a whole lot to speak.
On the dead zone and find the 1st down, and that's what he just did.
They run behind center with Connor. And again, it's Connor. And some room to work. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 7-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 60 yards for him on the ground. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now because is he rewarding himself for a great run or is he kicking?
They'll run here with Connor, and he'll be stopped. Connor, and just nowhere to go for Connor. Defense gets to it.
The quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of
this season.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. They start the drive with Connor. And he's got room. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the side. Right back to Connor here on 1st. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. Room here to run. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Check right. Check right.
They'll try the left side with Connor.
When that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've...
Ready?
This is Connor running right. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a nice...
And find their way back to the end zone.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline.